Seamus, we'll get to the game in a minute, but first of all, describe the feeling when the ball hit the back of the net.
Yeah, no, listen, a great feeling, a massive feeling, a great feeling around the stadium. Delighted to have scored. I know it's cliche, but the most important thing today was 3 points, but happy to have played my part in that.
Describe how it went in, because there seemed to be no one in the middle. Did you look up and see that there was an opportunity there?
Yeah, listen, I was going as fast as my legs could take me to get into the the final third, and it was a lovely ball from Alex, and it was kind of playing in towards the goal, but I knew no one was in the box, and I presumed that the keeper would anticipate that maybe a cross would come in and he might go half a yard, and I just tried to hit the target. And listen, I could do that 20 more times, 30 more times, whatever, and I wouldn't hit it as sweet. So thankfully for me it went in, and thankfully for the team it went in.
A special moment on what was a very nervy day, I think it's fair to say, watching on and seeing how the game unfolded, and also how everyone felt around the stadium, because there were high stakes, weren't they, today?
Very high stakes, and listen, you try and play it down as best you can before the game and see it as just 90 minutes of trying to be better than the opposition, but in the back of your mind you're aware of how big the game would have been if Leeds had won. They pull away a little bit, but you could feel that in the stadium. But the fans were right behind us, and every tackle, every ball we had to chase into a corner, they were so loud, so they played a massive part in that. And again, I have to say it's only 3 points on the last leg of the journey.
Indeed, but also you've played for many years this game, which can at times be a crazy game. How difficult is it to keep your nerve in the middle of all of that when it's all going on a game like this?
No, listen, it's tough. There's no getting away from it. It's tough, but you have to do the right things. And we've been stung a few times here at Goodison where it's been 0-0, and we all are trying to push for the first goal, and then we get stung in the counter attack. So we're starting to learn a little bit from that. The manager's done a lot of work with that as well. So to get the goal and to hold out was so important. But yeah, there's no getting away from it. Plenty nervy moments.
New managers perhaps bring in new ideas, perhaps freshen things up a little bit. What's Sean Dyche done to Everton to sort of give you that little boost and 6 points out of 9? Yeah,
well, listen, when I answer these types of questions, I've always got to be careful in the way I say it, because the manager that came beforehand, Frank, was great, and he gave his all for Everton Football Club, and it's not about comparing, but since the manager's come in, he's been great as well, and he's added a steel to us. And listen, how football works when a new manager comes in, lads will have a lease of life, and you've seen some lads there really enjoying it. And again, that's nothing against previous managers, because he gave his all for this football club, and this manager's got plenty of experience in the position that we're in. So again, we just move on to the next one.
Onwards and upwards?
Yeah, let's hope so. Next game.